Chris with Julian Grimwade, there was a funny period sort of during and after World War One when there was a fashion for spindly little cycle cars, and one of the most well-known and one of the best-selling cycle cars was the GN.
Yep.
And it was a spindly little thing with the original ones with the wooden chassis and chain drive, but they were strong enough to accommodate some incredible engines. And Julian's GN has got a whopping...
Mine's a Frazer Nash. It's the later generation.
I beg your pardon.
That's all right.
I've been corrected, but that's okay because that's how I learned. Yeah,
the GN were forerunners.
Yeah, GN became Frazer Nash,
and they were very competitive with the GNs because the amateurs could change the gears and change the chains and mess about with them.
But were the chassis stronger than the GN chassis?
The GN, well, the early ones they say were wood, and they were much lighter cars. The Frazer Nash came later and was heavier, more gears.
Yes.
Bigger chain, and mostly Meadows and Anzani engines, so they moved up to more conventional engines. Yeah. But again, the amateur drivers loved them because they were very competitive and they were easy to maintain for an amateur.
And chain drive and a very narrow rear axle meant they handled like, I was going to say threepenny bit, but nobody knows what a threepenny bit is.
The trick with the proper Nash guys drive them everywhere sideways because you're breaking traction because it's a solid axle and it's very easy to drive the back end out. I've just changed to new, bigger wheels, and in theory I should be doing the same thing, but I'm not quite there yet with these wheels. I'm still learning how these are going, but much to my surprise, they're certainly as quick as the 16-inch wheels that I was running on.
That's really good. Yeah. Frazer Nashes were pretty unpopular with drivers' girlfriends because on the way to a party they tended to spatter oil all over their dresses.
Well, Frazer Nash drivers are the only people in the world who wash their hands before they go for a pee.
Yes, right. Moving smartly on. The engine in this car is a great big Alvis engine.
Yeah, this is an Alvis Speed 25 engine that was put in just after the war. Yeah. This car started off in 34 as an ordinary TT Rep with a Goff engine. It was then changed to a semi-works team car in 36 with a single-seat body, but with the Goff engine, and raced by a man called Yucca with varying success, shall we say. And then after the war, the chassis was found. It lost its body and engine during the war somehow.
Right.
And the Norris brothers got hold of it and put this pre-war stock crate motor Alvis engine in. And it's raced like this since 49.
And it's been hugely successful under a number of drivers, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, going back, Guy Smith, Baxter's obviously, and now me, we've all had a good time with it. And it's done a hell of a lot of events.
Yeah. Duffing up the ERAs?
Yes, occasionally duffing up the ERAs, yeah.
And the big heavy engine, does that mean it understeers like crazy?
No, the weight distribution, surprisingly, because the transmission is so heavy as well, is about 50-50.
Yeah.
So it's not a horrible understeery thing.
No, but 4 chains and a beam axle at the back actually is lighter probably than a differential and a solid rear axle.
I don't know. I think it's probably even because you've got a lot of weight in the bevel box, the counter shaft, the sprockets, the chains and the sprocket on the whole of the back axle. Yeah. So I think it could be a lighter transmission, but it's just incredibly effective. Yeah. Very quick to change gear. You can't beat the speed, go as fast as you like. And for an amateur, you break a chain, you can mend it.
Yeah. Well, you run duplex chains, so they're pretty strong.
They're pretty strong. You break them occasionally, but I'm breaking them less and less now.
Good.
Driving smoothly is the key. Yeah.
Julian, thanks very much indeed. It's a lovely car.
Well, you're welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. I love Prescott, and it's a great place to come to, and today is just magnificent. And I came in last night, and I had to compliment them because the place just looks magical. The grass and the greenery, it's just such good condition.
It is. And in such a lovely part of the world.
Yeah, no, it's a joy to be here. I'm coming here 3 times this year. This is the first of 3 visits. So
we look forward to seeing it going up the hill. Thanks a lot.
I look forward to doing it.